Bruno Latour in Down to Earth claims that the most wealthy and powerful 1% does not want to share the planet with the rest, and, at least since the 1980s, started abandoning the idea of a common horizon for all. The basic conflict, now eroded. What is Trumpism, he asks? A new option, an out-of-this-world attractor which obscures the roots of climate change, refuses to consider material constraints, and continues to treat the planet as an endless depository of raw materials. If you consider yourself a more than human ethnographer, what is your ethnos? What is your field? Where do you look? I want to show that paying close attention to what looks like failing ecologies is exactly what we shall be busy doing. Living amongst fragility. It is the essential virtue of a young Hashemite kingdom of Jordan. During the 20th century, the monarchy put Bedouin authority into the national framework and encouraged respect for autonomy, primarily male, honor and hospitality, which contributed to the survival of Bedouin identity. On the other hand, animal husbandry, herbal remedies, water resources management, and intimate understanding of the arid environment were losing their importance. Pondering these thoughts, I went to the second most water-scarce country, where the society faces what former Prime Minister Bisher al-Khassaoune calls lethal disparity between needs and structural weaknesses. Here, I came across the case of a new large infrastructural project which channels drinkable water to the growing urban centers. In the area of Wadi Rum Desert, near the southern frontier drawn by the British Empire, I traveled to the last stable source of water. I met local dwellers, large-scale farmers, water engineers and politicians. As I follow water, traveling in pipes, I learn a great deal about the epistemic clash, first impacts of climate change, conflicting demands and future challenges of population growth and overexploitation of underground aquifers. You and I live in the age of consequences, but there is one project of resistance we shall undertake together. It is the program of emancipation and liberation of so-called resources and raw materials, including humans. It is the aspiration of using film as a tool for blending of different realisms, of processing environmental grief, because grieve we must, and as Peter Sloterdijk suggested, of using the inherent vulnerability of existence as a powerful political machine. There is an urgent need for repositioning of sciences and arts to describe the terrestrial situation, which would oppose the out-of-this-world climate denialism. Important openings in eco-art and environmental humanities are taking place as we speak. As I am setting out on this journey, I am taking stock of the work of Morton, Bennett, Haraway, Dalakoglu, and many others. The term ecographic is proposed to reignite the direction Sensory Ethnography Lab took 10 years ago. The direction towards the development of more than human storytelling approaches in filmmaking. The modernist line between life and non-life must be interrogated. The macho modernism must go. May there be more geopoetic artworks and films.